Hello students, today we are going to learn the topic 3-digit numbers. Understanding 3-digit numbers is crucial because it helps in learning about larger numbers. A 3-digit number starts from 100 to 999. For example, 100, 124, and so on. Now, let's look at some examples of different types of numbers. A 1-digit number can be as simple as 6, while a 2-digit number can be 65. When we talk about a 3-digit number, we can take 345 as an example. Next, we will explore counting 3-digit numbers in terms of hundreds. You can represent 3-digit numbers using HTO, which stands for hundreds, tens, and ones. For example, the number 432 can be broken down into hundreds, tens, and ones. Similarly, for the number 354, we can identify the place values. For 523, it is 5 hundreds, 2 tens, and 3 ones. And for 285, it is 2 hundreds, 8 tens, and 5 ones. The place value of a digit depends on its position in the number. For instance, in the number 469, the place value of 4 is 400 or 400. Similarly, the place value of 6 is 6 tens or 60, and the place value of 9 is 9 ones or simply 9. Now, let's discuss face value. The face value of a digit is the digit itself, no matter where it is in the number. For example, in the number 514, the face value of 5 is 5, the face value of 1 is 1, and the face value of 4 is 4. Moving on, we can look at the expanded form of numbers. For example, the number 256 can be broken down into its components. 200 plus 50 plus 6 is equal to 256. Now, let's learn how to compare 3-digit numbers. To compare 3-digit numbers, we first look at the hundreds digit, then the tens digit, and finally the ones digit. For instance, let us compare the numbers 528 and 536, which is lesser. We see that the hundreds digit is the same, which is 5. Now, we move to the tens place. In 528, the tens digit is 2, while in 536, the tens digit is 3. Since 2 is less than 3, we can say that 528 is less than 536. Continuing with our comparison, since the digits at the hundreds place are the same, we compare the digits at the tens place again. So, for the numbers 528 and 536, we see that 2 is less than 3, which confirms that 528 is less than 536. Let's now explore ascending and descending order. Ascending order means arranging numbers from smallest to greatest. For example, if we have the numbers 498, 567, 834, and 715, we can arrange them in ascending order as 498, 567, 715, 834. Descending order, on the other hand, means arranging numbers from biggest to smallest. For example, if we take the numbers 826, 736, 582, and 914, we arrange them in descending order as 914, 826, 736, 582. Next, let's talk about even and odd numbers. An even number is a number that can be divided by 2 without any remainder. For instance, let's take a collection of 4 apples. If we group these apples into pairs, is there any apples left? No. We find that there are no apples left. Hence, 4 is an even number. Now, let's look at odd numbers. An odd number is a number that, when divided by 2, leaves a remainder of 1. For example, if we take a collection of 5 oranges and try to group them into pairs, is there any oranges left? Yes. We will find that there is 1 orange left. Therefore, 5 is an odd number. Now, here's a quick activity for you. Count the number of monkeys you see. Is the total number odd or even? In conclusion, today we learned about three-digit numbers, their place values, face values, how to compare them, and the concepts of even and odd numbers. Understanding these concepts is essential as they help us in mastering larger numbers in mathematics. We hope that you have understood the topic. You can now study chapter notes, watch video lectures and solve MCQ tests of this chapter on EduRev to ensure you score well in your school exams. And that's not all. You also get amazing courses for maths, science, English, Hindi, and much more for class 2. Thank you.